Good afternoon, my loves. Welcome to Maverick Baking and welcome back to another chocolate review. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kelly and here we eat too much chocolate, bake too many cakes and undertake far too many food challenges, so stick around if that sounds like your kind of thing. Today we are talking about a brand new bar to UK shelves while I'm still spending some time here in the UK, and it is the Aero Dark Milk we are talking about. I had no idea this was a thing until I saw it on a supermarket shelf here, having seen it in Asda and also having seen it in B&M stores here in the UK for, as you can see, £1. Aero is a chocolate that's always been fine in my books. Have I ever been a huge fan? Not really. But their standard bubbly milk chocolate, their minty bubbly milk chocolate, and even sometimes their orange bubbly milk chocolate has always been pretty decent. The occasional white chocolate appearance at Christmas is fine, but this one kind of came a bit unexpectedly. I don't know if it's them trying to break into the same dark and milk thing that Cadbury and Galaxy have done in the past. I don't know if it's them trying to be a bit more health or environmentally conscious by ramping up the cocoa content. I doubt it. But what we can confidently expect is a 48% cocoa chocolate, apparently. We're going to expect sugar, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, milk powder, cocoa powder, whey powder, butterfat, hazelnut paste. Apologies to all my nut allergy sufferers because there is no other indication that it would or should contain hazelnut, followed by an emulsifier and some flavourings. Much like all of the other kind of dark milk products, my hopes aren't sky high. Typically it means they've added a bit more cocoa powder and it will taste like a flatter but slightly bolder version of a better product. Let's try to keep an open mind today, shall we? Let's get into this bar and taste whether it is worth your money. So we open up and I must say it does look darker than expected, and it smells pretty dark too. I'll see if I can give you a close-up of those nice kind of shiny bubbly moldings they've got on the front there. Aero do tend to put a little bit of effort into appearance that some other brands don't, which I do always appreciate. And I am a fan of some bubbly chocolate, mostly because you just see it so rarely. But let's see if this one's worth picking up. I think the best one-word description I could give this is fine. Nothing much more, nothing much less. It does admittedly taste darker than a lot of other kind of blended dark milk chocolates I've seen in the kind of mass-produced chocolate market. And I've certainly had worse tasting Nestle chocolate products before. However, it's a very cheap tasting dark chocolate. It's a very sweet dark chocolate. And I feel like it very much takes away from the flavour that you get from the regular Aero, the white Aero, the orange Aero, and the mint Aero. They all have a distinctive kind of underlying flavour that isn't here, if that makes sense. It claims to be intense and smooth. It is neither of those things in my opinion. It's a very kind of standard Easter egg chocolate, advent calendar chocolate, dark chocolate, if you catch my drift. Very generic. Nothing terrible. The texture is okay. Does there need to be hazelnuts in there? I don't know. Do they need to have cocoa powder in there? I don't know. It's a relatively flat tasting dark chocolate, which you could definitely get better of for a similar price. And I feel like the bubbles and the general vibes and flavours of an Aero aren't present, so I don't really know who this is for. I don't know if this is people trying to enjoy bubbly chocolate that tastes a bit more sophisticated. I don't know if this was for people who are trying to eat less sugar because they think dark chocolate contains less sugar. I don't really know who this is marketed towards. Is it terrible? No. Would I pick it up again? Also, no. So I'm going to give this one a pretty standard 3 out of 5. If you guys have tasted the Aero Dark Milk, do let me know in the comments. It's certainly better than I was expecting, but didn't really live up to anything I would be happy to recommend or to buy again. But do let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm interested to see if you thought this was a good dark chocolate or if you think it's just a slightly bolder version of an Aero. Let me know your thoughts. But I'm afraid that is all I have time for today, my loves. Thank you so much as always for watching. Don't forget you can always support the channel on Patreon if you feel that way inclined. Link is always in the description along with all my other social media links. But I will love you and leave you there. See you for the next one.